Ah, man, we have seen a lot of coping and seething in regards to the close to you Pikmin short. Obviously, you have a lot of people making a lot of statements about how it's supposedly this disaster to the human race, how it was super woke because it had blue and pink colors. This was supposedly a huge major disaster for Nintendo to begin with. And then there was the post-release backlash because the short itself was very, very, very well received, but a lot of people, a lot of people made these weird allegations about it. Of course, I've talked at length about Smash JT and his weird take about how it was super woke, but it goes far beyond that. I've seen Arlo release statements claiming that Nintendo illicitly took down his video covering it when it's their animation and they have every incentive to avoid allowing other people to post the content on their channels. Like, there shouldn't be like a major there shouldn't be there shouldn't be a major controversy that Nintendo is has every right to take down their content on other channels. I've even gone on record in the past saying that like gameplay footage of their games should not be allowed. It's that's been a take of mine for a long time, and YouTubers are in denial about this situation. But that's not really what this video is about. For me, the big thing that really gets me about the close to you short is just the weird mindset among Pikmin fans that humans don't belong in Pikmin. Humans have nothing to do with Pikmin. Like, why are there humans in my Pikmin short? Like, I have seen that take being brought up over and over and over again. And it's one of the things that, like, really shockingly confuses me about the fan base because they have it in their heads that Pikmin is a post apocalyptic series that takes place after humans go extinct, and that the humans are gone, and that Pikmin are just, I don't know, like a species that comes after us. Like, never mind, that's been very apparently not true since like Pikmin 2. Like, oh, humans have never appeared in Pikmin before, so that means they have no place in this brand. Please forget that Pikmin 4 takes place inside a house. Like, please ignore all the evidence to humans' existence. Like, oh, they're totally extinct, bro. They're totally extinct. And yet, this close to you short, the most controversial thing among actual fans is this idea that humans have no place in Pikmin. I don't want to see a human in Pikmin. The Pikmin do not live among us. Like, it's just it's so absurdly ridiculous. And I do think that people are barking up the wrong tree when they get uppity about this, because this is clearly something they've been gearing up to for a long time. It's an instrumental part of the brand now. It's I think going to be what makes Pikmin like mainstream. The idea that Pikmin are like everywhere and that you just can't see them. I think that's something that's been like they've been building up to for a long time. And yet, like, there's just this really stubborn refusal among the fan base to kind of accept this as canon and like say it came out of nowhere and that it doesn't fit in with the games when like it totally does. Like, what in the games contradicts this, bro? It's just, if anything, like, since Pikmin 2, it's been very very apparent that like humans are everywhere. So, like, with that being said, like, what causes this particular brand of autism? Because I've seen, like, I'm only here for Pikmin complain about it. I've seen like 4chaners complain about it. well, anons complain about it. I've seen like I'm sure Redditors complain about it, like YouTubers, like it's just been this weird reoccurring thing, and it's not recent. Like I've seen people complaining about this for the past several years, and I really have to wonder if there's going to be this weird divide between like human haters and people who just accept it. It's just downright delusional. I feel like it just feels as if people have no idea what what Nintendo was doing with the brand now, and like it's just so bizarre and ridiculous and makes no sense. I definitely have this like weird mentality that this is one of the most embarrassing things. Like it is, I just don't respect the backlash to this. Like in my mind, like this is just a giant cope to try and downplay Nintendo. This is just a cope to try and downplay like the Pikmin IP because it's bigger than Metroid now, and this is like kind of just you know, I would say the NES Boomer equivalent of, for the Pikmin franchise. The idea that humans have no place in Pikmin. It seems an awful lot like games were better when I was young. It seems a lot like video games peaked with Super Mario Bros. 3. It seems a lot like it reminds me a lot of that, honestly. A lot like that, honestly. Like Nintendo can't grow the brand, they can't do anything different, they can't evolve, they can't like do anything new with the characters. No, we just have to have the same thing over and over and over again, even if it doesn't really make any sense. That's kind of my mindset on this. Looking at people like Spurg about this, um, it is it is embarrassing, and it's something that I personally definitely have a huge vendetta against, and will be calling out in the future. It's very possible that Pikmin very well may be the first Nintendo IP after Mario and Zelda to get a major film adaptation, and if that happens, you just know there are going to be a lot of human characters involved. So if that happens, you're going to see a lot of backlash to that from fans. And it's something I think we need to nip in the bud now, that no, this is not acceptable. It's not okay. It's not okay to just stand and like complain about fictional lore in a Nintendo game. It's just like you need to stop. Like you are embarrassing yourselves.